Yes, so today I think I'm going to put the purple. God, my face is so red. Had a fever since last night. I'm going to put this purple hair color in my hair. From Splat, and it's Lusty Lavender. I've had this for like forever, and I just never got around to doing my hair. I've been trying to put the black dye in my hair for maybe like 9 months now, and I finally did that 2 days ago. So I'm going to give this a go and see how it turns out. And first I have to put the bleach in my hair. I'm going to do a section right here along this side and one along that side. So I will come back after I get the bleach in. So I have just got the bleach on my hair. This side's been on for a couple minutes, and I don't know if you can see it, but it is getting a wee bit light. I did dye it day before yesterday, so it might take a bit longer. I couldn't get the foil to go all the way up on my head, and I don't have a shower cap, so I'm just making do the best I can. So this has to, since I have dark hair, it has to stay on for 50 to 60 minutes, but I'm going to check it every 10 to 15 minutes. Make sure I'm not frying the hell out of my hair, but once I get that done and the bleach washed out, then I will be back to check in my progress. So I'm 30 minutes into bleaching, and as you can see, well, maybe, my hair has lightened significantly. So apparently it's doing what it's supposed to. I don't have a shower cap, but I found an alternative, as crazy as it may be. I put a plastic shopping bag on my head. Oh, covering the camera. On my head, and then I wrapped the towel around it, and that seemed to start getting it lighter on the top where it was uncovered. So we're getting there. I'm going to give it another 20 minutes, because it says 50 to 60. Then wash it out, see how it goes from there. And if it's not light enough, I might do the bleach again. But it's getting there. So I am at an hour in to the bleaching, which is as long as you're really supposed to go. And you can see the top did pretty well. The ends, however, it's hard to see. They're still kind of dark. So I am going to wash this out. You can see my head is red. The bleach irritated it. But I'm going to wash this out, dry it, and see where I'm at, and see if I need to bleach it a second time. I think I am, to get the roots a little bit more. And then definitely try not to go down too low. I'm not wearing a shirt. I don't want to scare anybody, but I'm going to work on getting the ends a little lighter, but we'll see how it turns out after I wash it. So this is where I am so far. It did get really bright right there. I still dark there, and this did lighten. If you can compare to the black hair, it's kind of like a burgundy. So there's the other side. So I am going to go ahead and do a second bleaching for the bottom part of my hair and up at the scalp. So far it turned out pretty good. So I'm going to work, but it burned my face. I'm going to work on that, and as soon as I get through that process and wash it out, I will show further progress before I do the purple. So this is where I'm at now after the second bleaching. It did get a lot lighter at the roots. I didn't want to get too far in there because, as you can see, it got on my cheeks and made my face really red. I've got very frill sensitive skin. I keep covering the camera. I still couldn't get it as light as I wanted, but it is what it is, and I think it'll take the color fine enough for now. I don't know, what do you think? Do I look good as a blonde / ginger? Yeah, so now I'm going to put the purple on it, and I'm going to leave it on there for quite a while, and then go walk the dogs, have some brunch, and then come wash it out later. I think when I put the purple in there, it's going to look really pretty good, and I think the way it looks with this blondish orangey color, when the purple does start to fade, it's going to look really funky, and I like that. So far I'm liking it. It's really hard to deal with long, thick hair that's down to my hips, but it's getting there, and I'll be back after I put the purple in. Alright, so got the purple on, stuck some foil on there because I'm going to put a bag over top of my hair again. It bleached, made my face really red. But, luckily I didn't get a whole lot on my face. I put some, get out, Mahoney. I didn't have any Vaseline, so I took, an extra spare tube of Neosporin, which is, petroleum based. And since my skin was already irritated from the hair color, I figured I'd use that with a little conditioner, and that would heal my skin while the purple was on it. And a lot of videos I've watched people using this stuff, using Splat, they get it all over their face, their hands, which I just got just a little bit there, and a little on my arm and shirt, but I always do that. The only thing I really got it on was a couple of splotches on my counter and a little smudge on my phone, which wiped off really well, which is good because it's a white phone. But I've got the purple on. I'm going to leave it on for, it says leave it on 30 minutes, but I've done hair. I used to do hair, so, and I know from past experience, you know, with these vegetable dyes, you can leave it on pretty much as long as you want. And the longer you leave it on, the deeper the color's going to get. So I'm just going to leave it on for a while. I don't even know what time it is. So that'll give me time to go out in the yard with the dogs for a while, make something to eat, bring them in, feed them, and then I'll get it washed out, and I will show you what it looks like after I wash it and my hair's still wet. And I'll come back and show you again when it's all dry. But the color took, I mean, just right away, it started turning a deep purple. So I'm really excited to see how it turns out. So, see you guys later. So, I just got out of the shower and my hair's still wet. You can see that there's like a few light pieces, like a piece there and a little there around the hairline, which Luckily, I got most of that washed off. I missed a spot right there. I scrubbed my face, was so irritated, and a bit of the bleach blistered my skin right there and there, but it is what it is. Just sacrifices to do this kind of shit, but whatever. I get a little bit of dye right there. But I really, really like it. It looks really dark because my hair's wet. But, hopefully I can dry it out a little bit and catch the sun while it's still out and see how it looks in the light. But that's where I am so far. So, seems I've missed the sun. We're getting some winter weather again, but this is how the top turned out. And down here it's more magenta, but you can definitely see, if I can get some light going, you can definitely see the difference in the colors. And I got most of that pretty good up there. Hate that it burned my face. Is it perfect? No. But I love it. And there's still half a bottle left, so I'm gonna let my hair rest for a few days. And then next week, I'm going to take the other half of the bottle and put some more on there. I really like how this turned out. And I wish all of it would have been as bright purple, but I have black hair. What are you going to do? So, but I like it, and it's going to be really neat looking when the color fades, because I got that blonde gingery color in there. So I like it, and I'll touch it up again next week. And my hair's still wet, and that's probably part of the reason why it still looks a little dark. I've got thick native hair, and it takes almost a full 24 hours for my hair to dry on its own. I just can't use the hair dryer. It's just too much for me. My arms get tired having arthritis. But that's really bad. Gotta put medicine on. Anyway, I'm so tired. I'm sidetracked here. I use Splat, and you can get it pretty much anywhere. I know they have it at Walmart. I think that's where I got this one. Oh, the wind is blowing. So, I'm going to pick up another box. Even my nose is red. I scrubbed the hell out of my face in the shower getting the dye off. I even had purple on my nose. That's why it's so purple. But I'm going to get some more in a couple months and do it again. But I really like how it turned out. Would I do it again? Absolutely. It was very time consuming. It's hard for me to do a lot of stuff like that because I'm weak and I feel bad all the time, but I like how it turned out, and it was worth the effort I put into it. And tomorrow when my hair's dry, I'll do a follow-up and see how it looks, and I'll check it again in a few days and put some more on there and see how it goes. But if you want to dye your hair and not have to go to the salon and spend a lot of money, try Splat. It was really easy. I was scared of putting it on my hair. Anytime you bleach your hair, that's damage. So I was a little concerned about that, but it wasn't too bad at all. So yeah, I really like it. So like, follow, subscribe, all that stuff. Thanks.